Good morning. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I am here at 4600 Deseret Drive in Woodland Hills, and I am preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that would be underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system, so if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I'm going to be beginning my examination today from this 4-inch main sewer line cleanout that we found here. The main cleanout is an area that has a removable cap, allowing access down into the main sewer pipe. And this cleanout is located here to the right, towards the right side of the structure, if you will, from the front, about 15-20 feet over from our main entry, right here near our irrigation controls and our main water supply shutoff. Now we're going to drop into this line, and this is going to be our primary branch that takes us out to the public sewer. And I've also discovered a second cleanout over there in the planter near the driveway, a smaller 3-inch cleanout. So we will have a second line to look at. We'll go ahead and look at the primary line first, and then we'll relocate, reset the gear, and take a look at that branch. Alright, so as we drop into the system, we're immediately coming into the original vitrified clay piping. Now, these clay pipes are a very common material for main sewer line systems. This is probably the most common piping we see. The clay pipes, they do have a long service life expectancy. Being a natural material, they are less likely to deteriorate underground. But they are fairly brittle in nature and do have a higher potential for damage during seismic activity or earthquakes. What we're looking at here is roots intruding here at this connection or joint. This is a fairly common condition in these older clay pipes. And normally we are suggesting that the root intrusions at the joints can be maintained with regular sewer line cleanings. It's when they're left unmaintained for extended periods that they have a increased potential to create blockages or also to damage the pipe there at the joints or connections. So far what I'm seeing looks pretty typical, pretty common roots, nothing of any real significance. Not a bad idea to have a good cleaning done so that you can kind of get on a maintenance cleaning schedule. Nothing that's really affecting the function of the system at this point. So I've got some water running in the rear left bathroom, kind of illustrate that we do have a second branch here, and you'll see that water coming up ahead of us, dropping down through the bottom of the pipe. Now this is a branch that was probably run later. This is a different type of pipe fitting here. This is a small section of ABS plastic. And you can see here we've got a pretty good offset. This was not installed standardly, so this section of piping actually got pushed downward, and the coupling that connects these pipes has been compromised. It's been stretched out and tweaked, and you can actually see dirt here along with this leading edge of that little pipe section. So this is something that would be recommended for repair. You don't want to be introducing soil into the sanitary sewer system. It does increase the potential for sinkholes out in the yards. So this is an area we're definitely going to recommend repair on. It's out towards the middle of the yard, about 4.5 feet deep or so. I'll go ahead and place an orange marker flag at that location, or excuse me, a red marker flag at that location, so that it can be more easily identified for repair. And then you can see it come through, and there's another offset where this connects back up to the old clay again. So just a substandardly connected section there. Alright, so now we're going to be taking a downward turn. You see some cracking starting here in this fitting that makes that turn. That's not all that uncommon. The weight of these clay pipes sometimes will be pulling downwards and start to cause some cracking, but it's something we're going to suggest keeping an eye on, monitoring. If those cracks worsen, we may need some sort of repair. As we drop down and level back off now, we're increasing in diameter right about here, going from a 4-inch pipe to a 6-inch diameter pipe. And this is the section of the system that's going to carry us the remainder of the way out under the street and connect up to the public sewer. Still a vitrified clay piping material. Very minor roots in a couple of these joints. For the most part, a pretty clean system, not excessive root intrusions. Main concern at this point is that offset connection that wasn't done properly. Alright, coming up on our public connection here in a few feet, we're going to make this right turn to drop into the public sewer. And if you take a look here, just beyond that next joint, you'll see a crack starting to occur in that Y fitting. Not a significant break or damage, but again, it is obvious, or evidence anyways, that there is some stress in this area, so definitely something you would want to monitor. If it worsens, you may have to perform a repair. And then right here at about 75 feet, down into our public sewer. Alright, so I'm going to stop the video here and I'm going to reset to that 3-inch clean out. We'll take a look at that short secondary branch real quick.